Yeah, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy Feature.P.
And your boy Ruga Deuce.
And you are now tuned in to another episode of ADOPE Podcast. Yeah!
Yo, what's good, bro?
Hey, shit, man. How you?
Same old, man. Can't complain. You know what I mean? You can't call it, man. I might spoil it, you dig?
Give me a drink, man. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold you. I won't mind having one myself, son. That's a fact.
Come over to the dark side, man.
Word.
Dark side.
But as the city and everything opening up with these phases, how you feel it's going so far? As far like right now we in phase one. I'm hearing that Long Island is about to be in phase two. So they ahead of the curve already.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Usually I try to watch the news like every morning or whatever. Get into the papers and everything. I kind of took a break from watching it, but from what I'm hearing, the phase two, that like I think we spoke about that last time. They was talking about opening up the beaches and some amusement parks and all that, like um, Six Flags and how they was going to handle their social distancing or whatever. And for me, I think it's good because, like I said, these kids been cooped up in the crib. The adults been cooped up in the crib for so long.
Facts.
It'd be good to give them some type of normalcy. You know what I'm saying? For them to get back into the things that they used to. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's going to be a new normal, things that we're going to have to get used to. But for the most part, being able to go and swim in the beach or, you know what I'm saying, if the pools is open, that's going to go a long way with everybody who really been like, stuck in the crib for the past 2-3 months.
Word.
But, with everything that they say opening up, people that was working from home or, being, quarantined, not laid off, but had to stay home, they're going to be going back to work in a minute. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, your situation, how that's going.
I mean, it for me, it felt good to be moving again. You know what I'm saying? Like moving around, walking, like stretching out, but it's just the restrictions, son. Like, you know what I mean? That's the shit that's fucking me, y'all. I can't get used to this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this to be the new normal, like you said, the new normal. Like this shit is
Right.
just crazy, son.
But you ain't driving in the work or nothing. You want an iron horse?
Now I was driving.
Or you driving?
Yeah.
See, that's what I said. I thought you was gonna be going, you know what I'm saying, taking a train or whatever the case is, because like that's a whole nother animal in itself, dealing with that, you know what I mean? Like I know before being in the house, like even just today, what I'm saying, my son had to run out to go to the store to go get something and he forgot his mask. And it wasn't until he walking down the street, he saw somebody else with their mask and he like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He had to come back to the crib. And I know for a lot of people who, they've been in the crib, they've been dealing with it going to the store, but now on an everyday basis or whatever, because I know even for me, like I was already doing it during the pandemic. And now to this day, I be like, man, fuck this mask. I be tired of wearing this shit. I don't want that to be the new normal. I'm not jacking that. I don't want to have to pick up every day and go outside and put a fucking mask on. I don't want to live like that.
Facts. And like all the like you said, like niggas out, but it's still like mad shit that's closed too. Like you can't go nowhere, you can't sit down and eat nowhere. Right, this shit is crazy.
All of that, what up, pull up and pick up type shit.
Word.
Like, for real. And how about your barber? Have you been able to?
Man, you see how I'm looking, son.
I mean, look at me. I ain't even gonna hold it. The reason I said that, you know what I'm saying, I was just trying to, you know what I mean, take my shot, throw myself an alley-oop. I fucking today, and I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I gave Wifey the Clippers. I was like, fucking go crazy. Like, I let her cut my shit. I'm not taking this motherfucker off though, so I can show y'all what it look like. But you just got to take my word when I say it don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? Now that's love. And that's
I'm not even gonna hold you because Wifey, she be saying jokes like, yo, let me just get, because I got the Clippers. Nigga, I don't even want to fuck my own self up. So me to be like, have somebody else fuck me up.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
crazy.
not listen. It's like one of those things where it's like, yo, man, if you grown, you know what I'm saying, we all grown. If you don't know what it is, like, you know what I mean? If you one of those people that's like, and not to get all the way off topic, you know what I mean? But like, you know how, like, you ever been in a room and somebody fart, and if you be like, ew, I'm the type of motherfucker that'll fart in the room, and if you be like, ew, I'm gonna be like, nigga, still doing that. You was doing that when you was in junior high school. You still doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, if I go outside and I'm Zeke, and somebody like, oh shit, these niggas Zeke, I'm just nigga still doing that. Like, I don't care. I don't really give a fuck. But like I said, man, my shit is good. She, you know what I mean? Plus, I had the guard on it, so it wasn't like she could go too crazy anyway. All I did was like down a little bit.
I need to, cause nigga, I'm in between fro and dreads. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point to like another 2 months, nigga. I can get braids probably. You know what I'm saying?
And like that's the thing, cause it's like,
Oh,
yo, like you know when a nigga moving, it's hot out here. We having like 80, 90-degree
man,
days,
that's what I'm
shit like
saying. That
that.
should be cooking.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got all that fucking hair on my head, but you know, you see I got the fucking big beard anyway, so it's like when I start sweating, when that sweat start dripping, that should be in this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's first. All that shit on the top of my head be doing the same thing. People like this, that shit like a fucking thunderstorm, nigga.
Son, it like when I put a hat on, it's even worse because it's like the shit is just
Yeah.
waterfalls, nigga. Get out this bitch.
I don't know if y'all can hear that. Like hot.
I heard that shit. Word.
Yeah, man, I ain't knocking it, man. Salute to everybody, all the essential workers, even the non-essential workers, everybody who's been affected by the pandemic, who getting
Facts,
back
word.
into the routine, you know what I'm saying, of the dealing with this fucking everyday struggle, you know what I'm saying? But before we get off this topic, that just goes to show, like, you know what I'm saying, like, most people are programmed. You program. And when you get out of being programmed like that, like, you know, your day to day, you wake up at a certain time, you get up, you get yourself together, you get breakfast, you go to work, you do this, you come home, and then that's your routine. Every day you wake up, you do the same thing. When you was off, it kind of fucked you up, but it gave you that moment to pause and appreciate not having to do that routine and be stuck in that goddamn pattern every day. You know what I'm saying?
Word, word,
Because
word.
my schedule changed a little bit, you know what I'm saying, for the pandemic. So now I had like an extra day off. I was like you know what I'm saying? You look around that
You be
motherfucker
like,
like,
what I'm gonna do?
I'm from the club, like, you know,
And it's
really
bad
be at
because it's
work.
like you'll be off, but it's not like you could do anything, son. You can't go outside. You can't. I mean, you could go outside, but it's
Right.
not like you could go
You
hang
going to
out.
chill.
Yeah, you can't go hang
Right.
out or nothing like you want to.
For
So
the people that for the let's say for the people that respect
yeah, 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 yeah.
rules, you know, because some motherfuckers that was like, man, fuck this pandemic, and they were saying like people were saying like social distancing mean, you know what I'm saying, like chilling with somebody that you know, or quarantining, or whatever. Mean like
Facts.
being around people that you know. So it's like me and you, we got this podcast, but we respecting the social distancing. So it's like we ain't gonna jeopardize each other or each other's family. You know what I mean? We got
Word.
that respect. It don't matter because I know you, but it's certain people who I was around that feel like that. And at a certain time too, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm here. We're here. Like, as long as I don't hear you cough, you don't sneeze too many times.
But like even with that, I think like you see like a lot of corporations is closing or saying that they going out of business. I think in that they took that bread and was like, I'm good. Now I mean, now I'm saying like, fuck that. I
Oh,
don't need to
word.
open back up. Now I mean, I
Right.
got now I'm saying nigga hit me with my bread. Fuck that. I'm out. Now I'm saying I'm about to put this into something else. Now I mean,
Something else, right? I was
word.
about to ask you, like, what's the alternative to that? Like, you take the bread, that's like the short term. Niggas say, like, unless you got like a long term goal, you know what I'm saying, for what you're gonna do with that bread, that's like the short play. You know what I'm saying? I figure like anybody who getting that bread need to be doing right by that money because that shit ain't gonna be around forever. You don't even know what the second phase is gonna be like.
I mean, but even at the same, like you see, I'm saying they said like a bunch of Starbucks is gonna close, either close or they go do that curve service shit. So niggas is probably looking like you know how much more money I could save. Like I don't gotta have a full staff, and I could still have a business open up. You know what I'm saying? So
But I'm glad you said Starbucks. Let's get into that because, like, you know what I'm saying, something on my mind with that motherfucking Starbucks. Because I heard that they was like, you know what I mean, they was having issues with their employees or like anybody affiliated with them, I guess, like wearing any clothing that represented the Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying,
right,
or anything that was representing the Black Lives Matter movement. And I feel like because they got the backlash and they know a large majority of the black community support Starbucks, you know what I'm saying? They figured that they was going to take a big hit. Then they tried to retract these statements and offer some type of support by saying that they was going to make 250,000 T-shirts, you know what I'm saying, for the Black Lives Matter campaign. And I just felt like that was like a slap in the face because first you said like you letting us know that you don't fuck with us with everything that you seeing that's going on,
right.
and then when you feel like you're gonna take a hit to your pockets, the only way that you choose to apologize is by trying to sell us some merch. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna make 250,000, even if you're giving them shit away for free. Like I don't want it. Like the damage is already done. Niggas gotta stop letting these people or these companies get away with saying all this type of shit, and then just because they say sorry, it's like everything is all good. For real.
But that's the main reason why it's so important to like support black owned businesses. I mean, because like I said, our dollars count, our dollars hold power, and
Right.
like a lot of these corporations that's on board, they notice that. Like with Nike, I know Reebok said a statement saying that they support because they know that we the majority that buy they sneakers,
Right.
mostly the high price joints. Know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
we buying 200 pair of Jordans, $200 Jordans every week. Know what I'm saying? Every drop
To this day.
for real.
Right.
Know what I'm
You know what I mean?
saying?
But
And other races they buy it too, but not like the majority. Know what I'm saying? You
with
see,
that being said,
yeah.
do you feel like a lot of those companies that put out those statements saying that they support us, the black community, that they try to get ahead of the curve because they knew the benefits to supporting the Black Lives Matter movement? Or
I
do you
think
think that they actually support us?
I think it could be that, or it could be one hand wash the other. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Because they know that if they support that movement, then we go support their brand. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it goes hand in hand pretty much.
You
Or
know,
it could
like
work both ways.
I ain't really jacking that because that's still about that's business. So it's like when it comes to our lives, can it still be about business?
I
Think that that's
mean,
a fair play? I mean, because at the end of the day, they are a company, they are a business, right? So they got to do what they got to do. They got to do what's best for the business. So if you're looking at it like that, from that standpoint, then it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, and some of these corporations are run by racist white people. Are we supposed to just, you know what I'm saying, abide by those statements or, you know what I'm saying, just go along with them just because it makes good business sense, good business sense?
I
Uh,
mean, if it worked for the cause, if it's helping the cause, that's what I'm saying. Because
mm,
nobody go be blatantly racist and they knowing that they need you. You feel me? That's like a company that you work for now. You don't know if the CEO how he feel, but you still work there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same shit. Like if somebody working for like Coca Cola, know what I mean? They don't know how the CEO of Coca Cola really feel about them, but the nigga know that him working for Coca Cola is putting food on the table right now. You feel me? I feel like it's the same shit.
I hate that people gotta feel, gotta be in those type of positions where it's like you gotta eat shit just because this is the only way that you have to survive. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Let's just jump on to the next motherfucking train.
I mean, what was that? How the NYPD they had a statement earlier this week saying that how people are treating them like animals and criminals. You know what I'm saying?
Funny how motherfucking tables have turned.
Word, R.I.P. to Pop Smokes, but yo, welcome to the party. Know what I'm saying? For real.
Word though.
Party.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just funny because now that they get a little bit, it's not even, and they're not even getting the full taste of the medicine,
Full
but they're
facts.
getting a taste of their own medicine, and now that they can't take it, and it's okay. Like it's crazy because of course we know we got friends, we got family that what I'm saying, that are part of the NYPD, so we know that not all cops are bad cops, but at the same time, a large majority of the police are causing, what I'm saying, harm, killing, what I'm saying, people in the black community, and it's not right. It's not like we walking up into the police station every day, every week, every month, and we doing something to them to the point where they gotta feel like they being harassed or whatever. You coming into our neighborhoods every day. You on the corners every day harassing black people. You know what I'm saying? Checking their pockets, doing everything, and making us feel like criminals, even when most of us are hard-working citizens that pay your taxes. You feel
Word.
me? And now that you get a taste of your own medicine, you want to sit here and cry about it? Get the fuck out of here. I don't have no sympathy for any of those cops. You feel me? It's like, you know, now that people are starting to rebel and fight against the system and put their hands on the oppressor the way that they've been putting their hands on us, you want to sit here and cry for help, talking about, but what about these guys? They over here, they doing this to the police, they burning cars, they doing this, whatever the case. How long y'all been putting hands on people and fucking
Facts.
pointing guns and doing all type of crazy criminal shit? You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. So, like I said, I don't have no sympathy for none of those cops that's complaining. You know what I mean? That's standing tall behind that blue wall. Fuck out of here.
Facts. And like I said, they told like every person that they approach, they treat them like they a criminal. So how we
Right.
supposed to treat them when they approach us? Like we treat them like they a threat to our life also, because we see
Right.
it on TV every day. It's like every month is a new case, son.
Shit. Fuck every month, every
Every
week. It's
week.
just the ones that
Facts. Word.
we catch on video or that we is just now that everything is coming down on social media. And that's what that was. Like that's why I'm glad people started learning about like not doing that blackout. Like don't do the blackout. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all for, picking a side and standing in solidarity, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't think that that's the way because that's for them trying to stop the uh the information that people is putting out there. You see how much information is being put out there every day. Every day you see a new case where
Facts.
somebody is being harassed, somebody is being killed. Excuse me. I just seen, and it's not even about this. Like this one wasn't even a black thing. I think that the dude who they killed was white in the fucking hotel. Um, I'll send you that video once we get off. Like the police was just blatantly telling the nigga like, if you do anything that we like, say like if they like, yo, put your hands up. They're like, if you let your hands fall down, we gonna kill you. They blatantly telling this dude like, if you do anything other than what I tell you to do, I'm gonna shoot you. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, yo, like, all right, and he's trying to comply. They like crawl to me, like, you know what I'm saying? He started crawling, and I think he like tried to slip. He tried to catch his balance or whatever the case may be, and they shot that dude, killed him.
I
And,
think that's old though, right?
yeah, I think that
Yeah, yeah,
happened already.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is the stuff that's coming out now that they
Yeah, a
didn't
lot
see.
of stuff is resurfacing. Just
Yeah,
like
that's coming to the light.
I seen a clip with Dick Gregory. He was saying that he think that, then this is an old clip. He was pretty much saying that the cops should have like licenses like doctors. So if they license get taken, they shouldn't be able to become a police like ever once that license gets taken away. Same way
Right.
like how they do with the doctors and all that. And I think that's a good idea too.
That's a great idea. I don't, cause
Facts.
I don't want to sound, so stupid, but I might sound stupid. Like becoming a lawyer, what is it? 4 more years or 8 years of schooling?
I believe it's 4 plus the 8. I mean, 4 plus another 4, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, so well, fact check me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody,
Right.
we always willing for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, tell us what it is and correct us. But a lawyer got to go through all of those years of school to learn the law and become a lawyer. And the cop don't have to go through none of that. You know what I'm saying? But they supposed to be able to uphold the law and know the law and, you know what I'm saying, and deal with you on the spot. Like, I don't think that's right. You feel me? Like, if a lawyer got to go through all that schooling and know the law to be able to tell you the law so that they could, you know what I'm saying, enforce it or, you know what I'm saying, serve and protect you, then I don't know. So I think, like, people say it's the training, then it got to be some type of extensive training that these police got to go through to.
You think they should go through the same training as the military? If not more?
I think that it's going to be more dangerous. Because if you give those people those type of skills, you know what I'm saying, then I feel like they're going to have more of a chip on their shoulder to feel like that's like the kid who was always getting bullied and now he know karate. He running out, he want to start. I mean, I don't really want to say that because that might not be politically correct. He was like giving my back behind that, but for those that get my humor, you know what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that it'll be more dangerous for them to have those set of skills. I think it's more about the fundamental training, knowing how to interact with people in their own environment, because a lot of these police officers don't come from where we come from, and then you putting them in our neighborhood. They grew up in the suburbs. They don't know anything about being in the hood, and only thing that they know is what they're being told on the TV. So if they're watching the news every night and they go home and they like, oh, in Queens, this is what's happening. In Brooklyn, this is what's happening. Now, when you get stationed in Brooklyn, your guard is up, you defensive, so everybody you come into for them is gonna be a potential threat because all they see is potential threats. You know what I'm saying? You have to let people police their own neighborhoods. You feel me? And I can't be like the one to say that that's the perfect idea, but it's an option. How about you try it and see how it works? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that should be an option. I think that they should let people police their own neighborhoods. Like, you see how those people grow up in those small towns and everybody know the sheriff and this and the third, and then everything seems to work. Everything seems to be cool because you know everybody. Oh, that's Billy Bob, his daughter, his son, his whatever. You know everybody. Probably went to school with their sister. You know
what you think about this though? Because it's probably to the point where it's not too many people from our community that actually wants to be a cop. You feel me?
I don't really think that that's necessarily true. I think that that's probably what they want to portray. I think it's a lot of people that want to be cops, that want to be firemen, that want to be, you know what I'm saying? All these type of things. I just think that it's, you know what I'm saying? There might be a block on what goes on with those resumes that be submitted to me personally, because in the academy, like, let's say, and this was a few years ago, but those things come out every so often, right? I tried for school safety before, but when I tried for school safety, when there was people that was in there and it was like, you going, it's the same class. They ask you about like NYPD, anybody got military training? It was a bunch of black people. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like right now today. Like I said, it was a few years ago, but that's not to say that people still don't do this. I don't know what the statistics are. I just think that with everything going on is gonna make people feel like black people don't want to be cops. I just don't think that that's true. I think it could definitely be more people that try out to be cops. You know what I'm saying? Because the change got to come from within. But I don't think that it's a shortage of black men or women that are trying to become police officers. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not pretty much saying black in general. I'm just saying like from our community. Or from
white, black, whatever.
Yeah, I'm talking about like from the actual hood, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about from being in the actual hood, but It's people that are from our neighborhoods that probably, you know what I'm saying, know what's going on, but went through the process. Like, I'm pretty sure that you grew up with people that are from the neighborhood that moved on, went up, and they just wasn't a part of the street life. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
understand what it's like to be from the hood. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that they necessarily got to be in the street, but you might have
Yeah,
grew up on
facts.
right. So you might have grew up on a block with a chick who, you know what I'm saying, went to a all black college, but she always had a dream of becoming a cop or whatever, or male or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no shortage of those type of people. Now, for the people that's like hood and want to be, you know what I'm saying, hustlers or whatever the case may be, of course they looking like, man, trying to become. You know
And that's the, you know what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, it might be more of those
than it is
people
the that's
versus
going.
the people that be like, yo, I want to be a cop type shit. And also, I mean, like, the hood is crazy because you be like, yeah, we need people from our community to come police us, and then when you got people from your community to police you, you're not even trying to respect them. You like, yo, nigga, you from up the street, nigga. Like, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like, come, like, you gotta, know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the nigga authority too. If you want it that way, it gotta be both sides. Know what I'm saying? It can't be
Yeah.
like, yo, we want somebody from our community to police us, and then when you got somebody from your community, you like, yo, nigga, I remember we used to snuff you in school, like that type of shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? So it be all kind of shit, man. Like, we gotta pick our poison, pretty much. Not pick our poison, but
you want police yourselves?
yeah, we gotta. I don't know. We just gotta get our shit together. That's all it is, man. Pretty
I
much.
hear you.
We gotta
And
get
that
our
was a
shit
good
together.
spin on that. And I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Come back with that, you know what I'm saying? You know, made me think, put my back against the wall. Nigga like think, yeah.
Word.
But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't got all the answers, Sway.
Me neither. I just
Yeah.
know that it's like we just gotta get our shit together. So everybody gotta be on one accord, pretty much. And that's
I
that's
don't think that
that's
it's
be the
all
problem.
about I don't think it's all about this. I don't want to say like universal love, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that turn on the cheek, love your enemy, that forgiveness type shit. Nah, fuck that. I forget. I think it should be an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. If a nigga do you dirty and they continue to do you that dirty, then why should you have any type of loyalty or respect for that person? Why should you continue to love and respect, you know what I'm saying, a nigga that's trying to keep you down? Why would you love and respect your oppressor? I don't understand that. I can't get with it. And furthermore, like I said, this is another topic, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say that whatever. You know, when people talk that whole slavery, people know that slavery is real, you know, and you know, we following they way, all of that, you know, I feel like they gave us our religion and then we follow in their way. So even if people choose to believe or you don't believe, how could you be like, yo, you a Christian, right? You're a Christian, I'm a Christian. You're white, I'm black. We believe in the same God, we read the same Bible, but you don't see me as an equal, or you don't feel like God could love us both equally. And that's where, like I said, that's where I be having troubles in the world because I be looking like, yo, how could something be like this? How could it be this amount of hate and evil in a person to make them want to hang you from a tree or burn you or do all type of shit like that? But in the same God that we both love, these people could be fruitful, live fruitful lives, and you know what I'm saying, be living prosperous. I don't understand that type of shit, and I don't like it. You know what I mean? So I mean, before we get into some whole possibly.
Nah, I definitely did what you're saying, though. I definitely did what you're saying. But like I said, I feel like it's learned behavior. All that shit is learned behavior.
That's definitely a fact.
Word.
That's definitely a fact. Because if and we spoke about that too right now. If I had a kid today, you know, if my wife got pregnant, we had a kid today, I could teach my kid to be a serial killer. I could teach them about guns, and the only thing they know is about guns. They wouldn't know about a Christopher Columbus. They wouldn't know about a Martin Luther King. Only thing they know how to do is take apart a Glock, clean a Glock, fire a Glock. That's all they would know. You know what I'm saying? First words, Glock. They wouldn't know, you know what I'm saying? And that's all it is. You could teach your kids to hate black people. But it is. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Because we got
Facts.
black
Yeah.
people out
Yeah.
there. You teach your kids hate. That's a learned behavior. For real. I mean, and whether it's like you teaching them or something happens to them and they learn from whatever. Because like again, you know, we watch a lot of these different videos or whatever, and it was a video where a female officer got out her car and walked up on, you know what I'm saying, a young black girl, and the first thing that she did when she saw the cop was put her hands up because she was scared, she was terrified.
Yeah.
The cop was coming to do something for her. You know what I'm saying? The cop started crying or whatever. It was like one of those emotional moments, but that's learned behavior from what you're seeing. Like I'm learning that cops kill black people. You feel me? So now, I don't know. It is what it is. It's sad that we gotta fucking live in a world that's like that. It's downright disgusting.
Facts. Well, yo, moving along. Akon and Nicki Minaj both doing songs with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I didn't even want you to say his name.
How you feel about that, though?
I mean, again, not for nothing. And you know, I mean, like, of course, it's like we do a podcast, so it's one of those things where we got to speak on it.
Yeah, we gotta speak on it. Facts.
Not to speak on it, but it's not one of those things that I would really love or like to give light to. And it's not. And to me, for real, to be honest, it's not even because of the whole rat or real nigga type of thing. It's just because of the whole clout chasing thing, and I don't care for it. You know what I'm saying? So even if he wasn't a rat and he was doing that other shit when he was doing the other shit, I wasn't really a fan of that whole.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a fan of that. All of those antics and all of this, whatever. Look at me, I'm over here type shit. I don't like that.
Doing too much.
Yeah, so you do it too much. It's one thing if that is your character and you doing that or whatever, you wilding out, that niggas looking at you, look at this nigga, you wild, he crazy. Because you know I could turn up. But if you doing that just so you can get this thing, look at me, I got 1 million followers. I don't care for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, Nicki Minaj and fucking Akon, I think they bugging all the way the fuck out. But 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it.
I don't like. Not saying that I don't. Well, saying I don't understand it because I don't understand it is just. I just wondering like why. Like it's not like they both need it. Like they both is like
right.
They don't need it. It's not like they.
Akon.
Like I'm trying to get popping. Like nigga, you Akon, nigga, you about to have your own Wakanda, nigga. Like no, I'm saying. This nigga like. That's what I'm saying. Like nigga, we just had a previous episodes. We just was talking like this nigga about to have his own fucking Wakanda type shit. Nigga, like this nigga looking at Akon, you like, nigga, I want to go back to Africa type shit. Know what I'm saying? Shit's
you
crazy.
didn't need that move. Like, that was a move that I didn't understand. And
I
that
didn't
was
understand
a move,
it neither.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, to me, that was just about being in the public view and gaining more notoriety for the bullshit that they doing. I don't even know, because it's like the music. I'm not listening to the music. I'm lying. When he did the video and the song for the first joint that he dropped, I did listen to it. But when I saw the post
the first one, or his first song, or when he first came home?
Yeah, when he came out, when he did the first video that I don't know if that was the first video. That was the first video I don't even know the name of the shit. But the one we had all of the chicks dancing, and then he turned into the rat in the video.
Oh, okay, yeah, the first one when he came home.
That joint. I saw that, and I was like, I listened to it because I was just like curious to see what was he gonna be rapping about. And then when I seen it, I was like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not for it. You know what I mean? But with Nicki, I don't know. I feel like she may have needed him too. Like you say, like Nicki didn't need him, but Nicki, ever since Cardi B, You know what I'm saying? Nikki's stock went down. So, even though she's pregnant and she's trying to do the whole family thing right now, I think that somebody somebody like Takashi still gives her a boost and keeps her relevant with the things that she's doing. Yeah, she got those barbs and all this type of shit, but without no music, all of that shit could go, you know, out of sight, out of mind. People will forget you real quick.
Or, but like, even with them doing the song, like I don't really care. It don't bother me none. But the thing with Akon, like he redoing Locked Up, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people that been through the struggle, they use Akon's song like to get through shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't understand it, son. I don't understand it.
You shucking and jiving. You
And
turning
even
into
like, yo, that song, even if you haven't been locked up, like you felt the nigga pain just listening to the song, son. So how could you?
you know it was a real life
I
struggle.
don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just say I don't get it.
You know, I had the conversation. Somebody told me something that I didn't know. They was like, Akon said that he basically could do that because he comes from a different generation and they're not held to the same standards or the rules as the generation that we come from or that Akon come from. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody was like on that real type of time, that real music. Nowadays, you could do some shit like that because look at what's happening. A lot of we spoke about that too. A lot of the people that's commenting on Tekashi 69 posts is people that's certified with Twitter or Instagram or whatever. They all got certified checks. You know what I'm saying? So this is not like just random motherfuckers that's like like me and you. We ain't got no fucking certified checks looking at this shit or whatever. When I looked through it when he did the video, it's everybody that's got blue check that's following him. He still got millions of. What did they do? I think that Nicki Minaj just posted that they did like something like 47 million views in 24 hours, and it was still counting.
That's
they broke a record.
That's crazy. I mean, but I guess that's why people fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Doing the music with him because the shit is gonna do what it do.
Right, but I think that's
because the spotlight on it right now.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think it's more curiosity than there's anything. It's like people waiting for that moment. They want to be there for the moment to say that they saw it exactly when it happened. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I'm saying, like say like because people that's like, yo, he can't come outside, he can't walk the street, he can't do this, and I'm not saying that I want anything to happen to 6ix9ine, but it has happened to people that they've been shot on their lives, they've been whatever on their lives. So I think that people is just like tuned in, looking like just so they can be there for the moment that something happened, something bad happened, just so they can be like, I saw it live when this nigga fucking overdosed on Percocets or some like crazy, some wild crazy shit. I don't think it's that about that they really fuck with him because I don't know. I don't see the interest in the music. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the remix that you're talking about with Akon, is that something that you would be like, damn, I feel this nigga pain. He was locked up. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know how they gonna do it. But truthfully, not even on no hate and shit, I didn't really rock with his music from the jump. I just couldn't take the screaming, son. That's the only thing. Like I couldn't rock with it from the jump. To be like, yo, I feel the nigga shit. And I ain't even on no hate shit. It's just,
Man, fuck that, man.
Each his own.
Yeah, when we listen to what I'm saying, and this is what's hard for me as a person, as who I am, because like I'm for real, like I'm about to do a project. We just put that out there. The challenge is on the motherfucking week. So when you're trying to be an artist, right? A lot of these motherfuckers like to dick ride and play the fence. You know what I'm saying? They like to cheat, you know what I'm saying? Walk the line so that they don't offend people. And I'm not jacking none of that. If you're doing some shit or whatever the case may be, I might not comment on everything. There's certain shit that I might not comment on. But then again, if I feel like having an opinion or I feel like comment on it, I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. And if I feel like I want to, then I will. You know what I'm saying? And niggas can feel how they want to feel because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? People out here be like, oh, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it. You can't tell them what the fuck to say. I'm a regular nigga, right? If a nigga say some shit and I see them, I'm going to be like, yo, you shouldn't have said. They going to be like, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Nigga, I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. Ain't about no fucking hate. Fuck that nigga. He out here doing a whole song and dance, doing this bullshit. I don't like what he's promoting. You know what I'm saying? And then even like I said, to me, it's not even about the whole snitching shit, which everybody trying to be on. I don't like the fact that he's out here doing everything. Everything is about views, and he making it seem like that's more important than anything else. Like, yeah, I snitched, but I didn't look at. You can't do 47 million views though. Like, that shit is corny. That shit is. I don't understand that. And people really jacking that shit. That shit annoys me. Fuck that. He annoying.
You know what it is? Because that's the life that these kids is living now. It's all about fucking views, likes, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's their status right now. Status quo. Like before, it was nigga with the jewelry, nigga dress good, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now it's nigga. I got 4.5 million followers, nigga. I'm out here popping. I'll say it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I used to feel that way. Like I used to put up posts and I used to be like, damn, my shit only got 20 likes. I'll be looking like this, I'll be looking like sometimes like say like I post some shit, right? Some random shit, nigga post a fucking puppy. Your puppy getting 250 likes, right? You post some other shit that you feel like, you know what I mean? Even if I'm gonna say my music, but it ain't really about my music. But say you post your music gets 20 views, but you post a fucking puppy, the shit gets 260 views. You be looking like this shit is crazy. Now again, I spoke to you about that earlier, man. You recorded, but niggas is out here playing with these motherfucking fireworks. So y'all hear that shit? Ain't nobody trying to get at me.
Ain't even nigga ain't even 4th of July or nothing. So ain't even July yet. Niggas popping fireworks. It's crazy.
They're locked up. They get to it. They get shit. Niggas don't know if they're gonna have to be in the house again. They try to pop this down.
But like I said, like you see, the baby, he dropped a joint called A Bigger Picture, which he's spitting like some positive, not even positive, but like some reality shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like how you feel? You think that that's the shift that the culture is going to, or you think it's just for the moment now? Because ain't nobody really, because the timing how it is now, like.
Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's the timing. I think it's the climate, and I think that because it's what they know that the people want to hear, they're gonna do that. And as soon as they can move on from it, they're gonna do it. Because, and again, like you said, it's not no knock to the baby. I'm not trying to take nothing away from him because that just shows that he has a different side. But it also shows you the people that's not making music and how they one-sided. They can't do that. And right now, if you like a trap artist, or if you like a nigga that's always talking some old shoot 'em up bang, all this whatever, it's hard. It's gonna be hard for you to get that vibe right now because people is not really jacking all of that. They jacking something else. They jacking that. You know what I'm saying? I just seen fucking Afion Crockett do like you know what I'm saying, like a joint to her she got a song called I'm Not Okay or something like that.
Yeah.
And he did a dance where he was like on the floor doing all this popping, and he had like 3 or 4 other women, and it was just like silent, and he was dancing or whatever. It was all black they was doing, and it was crazy. At the end, she started crying, and I'm like this is where we going. But I think that is for the moment. I think that not about Afion, but just other artists in general. They know that they can't put out that other type of music because it won't sell. Imagine the baby trying to drop a song right now talking about nigga, I kill you, but he acknowledged it in the song. He even said that.
That's what make it. Yeah, that's what make it even more harder because it's like
dope.
Yeah, it make it more not even. It just make it more realer. You feel me?
Right.
Because the nigga acknowledge it. But that's anybody. Like that's what anybody. Even like when people used to be like, "Yo, this nigga Nas always contradicting." Like nigga, that's human. That's human being.
It's human.
You know what I'm saying?
You hit that right on the motherfucking niggas.
Facts. Niggas human. But it's like
that.
Like history repeats itself because you got to think back when it was like back in the early '90s, they had that whole stop the violence movement, and everybody was just making all like self-destruction and all these positive joints. History repeats itself, son.
Yeah. That's what it is. But like I said, and even when they had that wave, eventually it turned into something else. But the one thing that I want to say about that is that, like I said, I feel like a lot of artists aren't capable, and even if they are, this is the time for them to show it. If you are capable of niggas like Diggy in my motherfucking backyard with this
shit. That sound like somebody chopping onions. Nigga got the meat cleaver. That's what that shit sound like.
That's what that sound like on
there? Yeah, it should sound like niggas chopping jerk chicken. Dog.
That shit sound like right here. They ain't gonna like what I put. They better move.
Nigga out his window like Willie Manchester.
Oh my God, man. I mean, you're gonna let me lose my whole motherfucking train of thought. But yeah,
I think you were saying pretty much that not everybody could do it, and the people that can.
Do that, but if you can do that, if you're an artist, this is the time to showcase your talent. Where even if you feel like you're not that type of artist, this is the time for you to stretch out and you know what I'm saying, and try your hand at something new, and then you can get away with it, whether it fails, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Because I like you were saying, you don't wake up the same way every day. Someday I wake up, I'll be like, man, I'm not in the fucking mood. You know what I'm saying? And I just got that about me. I wake up today and I want to be positive. Hey, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
That's how music is. You have emotions. You know, with me, like we discussed this before. Like I'm like reality rap. So if you spitting your reality is whatever. My reality is whatever I'm going through at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Or what I've been going through in my life, what my friends have been going through, shit like that. And it's not always the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you fucking did sell drugs before, you have an emotional side to you. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
That's just what it is. Unless you're just a motherfucking, I don't know, a psychopath. You need to talk to somebody. Nigga, you need a hug, nigga. You hug.
Word. But, you know, should bring out the best music, son. I ain't even gonna hold you. Whether it's on that type of time or niggas just, because like right now, niggas ain't no clubs open right now. Well, not completely. So.
Right. So you ain't making no songs for the club.
Exactly.
Niggas ain't go outside. So you ain't making no songs for the street. Man, make songs with niggas that sit down and think.
Facts.
Go with the book.
I just know nigga Kendrick album probably gonna be retarded, son.
Bro, niggas got a lot of shit to go through. I hope him and motherfucking Cole, they've been flirting with doing that album for a long time. They need to just go ahead and do that.
Facts.
I'm not gonna hold you, and I don't want to keep tooting my own horn, but the shit that I'm working on, and like I said, I'm in my own lane. So yeah, I'm talking all type of shit. I'm saying whatever the fuck I want to say. I got music on there that's for niggas in the street. I got positive music that's on there for the people that's, you know what I'm saying, for the time and for what people is going through. I got songs on there that's just for me. And you know what I mean? When it come out, I hope that people fuck with it. Again, that shit is called Wasted Talents. My due date should be July 26th. You know what I mean? I might push it to the 24th. But yeah, if y'all fuck with me, y'all can fuck with me. Oh, also, I'm a part of another mixtape that my brother Skingsta Rap Martyr just released right now called the Sons of Anarchy mixtape, the Sick Tape Volume 1. That's out now. You can get that on Bandcamp. You can also go to my motherfucking Instagram, BKLYN_feature, and you can click the link in my bio. You know what I mean? And you can support that mixtape like that. I got 2 tracks on there, but the whole joint is fire, so you might as well just cop the whole joint. Other than that, like I said, man, got some music coming, and we got some things we got to look forward to. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say that we promoting them, we putting it out there, but we got those promotional dope podcast masks.
Word.
I mean,
Word.
word. I gotta get you your drink too. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. Give me 1 second, man. I know we recording, but give me.
Got you.
What shit look?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Word. They out here. They around here somewhere. You know what I mean? You'll find those. Shout out to my dude, Cy Young Chubbs. You know
Young,
what I'm
word.
saying? Mirzani, my fault himself. You know what I'm saying? The Mirzani family. You can check that out on Instagram at Mirzani. I don't want to fuck that up, so we might have to put that in the link
Yeah.
in the description because I don't got an accurate spelling on that. But yeah, shout out to my dude Chubbs, man. He laced these joints for us. Other than that, what we getting into, bro?
Yo, it's supposed to be a march in Washington D.C. on August 28th. Is it supposed to be like the Million Man March type joint?
I don't know if it's gonna be the Million Man March type
I
joint,
said, is it supposed to be like it?
that's what I'm saying. I don't know, because it's like, Million Man March was. I'm not saying that no woman could can attend. I don't know what it's gonna be like. It's just for everybody to come down there. You know what I'm saying, and be a part of the movement. I think it's something big for everybody to get in tune with if you could make it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people are tied to their job. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, some people can't afford to miss a date. You know what I mean? So if you can make it out to Washington, I feel like you should be a part of that march. The question that I have for you is, do you think that kids should be a part of these marches or protests? And if, you know what I'm saying, if so, or if not, like how old do you think you should be in order to be a part of a march?
I think the kids should definitely be a part because, like I said, is and the age don't matter, son. Because if your kids see that you stand for something, son, that's gonna build that integrity in them to be like, yo, my parents stood for this, and this what I'm standing
Right,
for too, type shit. You feel
right.
me? No matter what age that is, like,
Only reason I ask is because you see how some of these protests, you know what I'm saying, the police start firing tear gas, they shooting rubber bullets, fights are breaking out, fires are being set, like they things be going left. Sometimes they don't just stay peaceful. So in the event that happens, you know what I'm saying, I don't I don't think that the kids should be excluded, but I do worry about, like, you know what I mean, the people who do think they kids out there, because I remember seeing on the news that, it was a young girl that was a part of the protest, and she actually got maced. She got sprayed with mace,
yeah,
and they had to be putting the milk and stuff on her face. So I would hate to have to, even though I'm trying to show my family or my kids that I'm standing for something, I would hate for them to have to have that type of experience at a protest. You know what I'm saying? Or do you think that would only, solidify them in the fight,
I
make them
mean,
go
not
that
even
much harder?
solidify. It just let them understand that this that gives them even a more reason to let them know, like, this the reason why we out here.
You know what I'm saying? I've actually been to DC. You know what I'm saying? With, now I don't want to say with, like I was with these people, but walking in the same march that, Spike Lee was in, Al Sharpton, like all, these people, or whatever the case may be. Um,
And I think it's gonna be that same type of thing. So from your experience from there, like would you like how you feel? Would you feel like it's cool to bring the kids or smaller kids in that environment?
So something like that, if it's gonna be that same type of experience, then
Yeah,
because the experience that I had was, people out there selling their merch, people had shirts, and we actually saw little kids out there that was representing with their parents, you know what I'm saying, had their shirts on the I can't breathe and had the tape on their mouth and you know what I'm saying, it was all love. People was out there hugging and talking to pure strangers. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So like it is a good experience, but when you see what you see on the news or from the stuff that's been going on now, like before at that time, we wasn't at this level yet where people was doing this. So now when you see what's going on, you're like, I don't know, I don't want to take a chance. But I am strongly thinking about, taking off and taking my kids down there so they can see it and be a part of it. Because I think like how you think, I think it's important because I want to say last week or the beginning of this week that just passed, right? We was driving in Brooklyn and we was coming down Nostrand Avenue. And as we was coming down Nostrand Avenue, it was a protest, a march happening down Eastern Parkway.
yeah,
So it was mad people. And then the protesters actually realized, like, damn, like we blocking traffic, but these are not the people that we want to fuck up. So then they cut off Eastern Parkway on both sides, and then they started letting people come down Nostrand to turn. And they waited until the light came, and then they started marching again. And then it was dope to see because everybody started honking their horns. People
mm-hmm.
were clapping. They was, you know what I'm saying? And it was like dope. And of course, like like Jay, they were looking out the window. She's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "They protesting or whatever the case." She was mesmerized by what she was seeing. She never saw anything like that before.
Yeah,
So and we was in the car. So to have her be a part of it, actually walking and seeing people, I think that would be crazy, a crazy experience for her, something that she would never forget.
word,
But
word.
I don't know, man. Hopefully, like even with you, man, it was something that we could do as all together, everybody.
Yeah, that'll definitely be fire. I ain't even gonna hold you. Word. Everybody go down there, mob down there, so that shouldn't be ill.
And be a part of this movement because it's definitely important, and not just to do it, like I said, not for a dope podcast, not for likes, not for views, but just to show that we standing with the
We
people.
stand facts.
Yeah, you standing for something. And like you said, you want to show your kids that you standing for something. This is, if you're gonna fight for anything, this is the type of fight that you need to be in.
Word.
And we do a whole drink in one episode.
Facts. But on that note, this has been another episode of ADOPE Podcast. It's your boy Ruga Deuce.
And your boy Feature.P.
And we out this bitch.
Yeah.